Hey everybody, what's going on? We're sitting here with K9Mob out of Chicago. We got the whole crew here. How you guys doing today?
We're doing good, man.
Cool.
What's up?
Man, we got a couch full. There's 4 of these guys. There's actually 5. One's missing for the day. But the first question we had for y'all, and we wanted to get out for the fans and everybody looking at this, what got you guys into music?
What got me into music, I remember I was real young. My mom, I'm Pakistani and black, so in my household you would hear a lot of old school and then a lot of Pakistani music. So when I was younger, I went in my room, turned on the radio, and I heard many songs, but like a turned up song, my first turned up song I heard was by Young Jock, and it was Meet Me in the Trip. What's that song?
It's going down.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Man, when I first heard that, man, I just got the ring, you know, and then I started going back as far as Tupac. Then started listening to all the old school like Tupac, Nas, all of them. Yeah, that's what got me in music.
Well, I grew up in mostly like rock and like country house, and I never really listened to any of that. I always gravitated more towards like NWA and Nas and Tupac, Biggie, all that when I was younger. And then I started listening to I heard what did I hear? It was a DMX song, and after that, like that's all I started listening to was rap. It's just from there, and I started writing when I was real young. And when I hit probably like 16, I started taking it seriously with writing my stuff down and practicing.
Well, for me, I had a cousin when I was younger, and he rapped. So, like, I used to listen to his music and literally write down his lyrics from different parts of like the song and put them together. Like, I don't know. And from there, like, he used to take me to the studio. I was about 10. Like, he used to take me to the studio. They taught me how to play like the bongos and different type of things, and that's basically how I started music.
You play bongos?
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Shit, I really started liking music when I was real young. I still get this like damn near all the time. When I was younger, I don't know if y'all know this, I was like 4 years old. It was at this like little family wedding where I grabbed the mic and I started singing on the microphone like some like Kid Rock and Eminem type stuff, bro. That shit was crazy.
I can see that.
And I still get it. Like, I went to a family reunion last week and they still gave me that shit. Like, it's damn near 12 years later. So like ever since I was young, I can remember I had a feeling for music. And then like freshman year, I started this rock band. I was in this rock band and we had made it pretty far, but then just school got in the middle of it. And then I never was really into rap really. I just listened to like the Ice Cube and Eminem, like NWA that my dad would play, like the shit that he would just throw into his playlist type shit. And then all of a sudden, like, I forgot what the fuck I heard, but it just like kicked me. I heard some like lyrical ass shit, bro, and it just kicked me into I was like, okay, like now I gotta be something. Like, I can't just, it was hard coming together with a group of 5 people every week for practice. So it's like, I gotta do something, like I gotta be some type of music. Right.
Most definitely, guys. So it seems like each one of you had your own experiences in music, and it led you to where you're at today. You guys are all K9Mob now. Like, how did that come about? I'm gonna start in the middle this time. How did that come about? How'd you guys start, and what led to where you're at today?
Say that's the question to start with them too.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna start with the outskirts then, so we're gonna go to the left.
Okay, well, the way K9Mob started, at first it didn't start off as K9Mob. It started with me. Met my friend Mike, which he's K9Mob. He's the one that's not here, and he let me come to the studio, start rapping, and I was like, I got friends that can rap, and it's cold, and I feel like we should make a group, because I was like, okay, like I could go by myself, but it's much harder. It's better to go with a team. So I have my man's Gotti, shout out to Jay Gotti. Me and him started up this thing called Rude Boy Game, something like that, and we started rapping, started flowing. And then I met this nigga right here. This my nigga. I love this nigga. I met this dude, and we said what, chemistry?
Yeah.
Chemistry.
What's her name? Miss
Doubleowski.
Miss Doubleowski.
She was. Never mind. She's cool. Never mind. My bad.
So
then anyways, I was talking to him and this kid named. Well, it don't matter. I was talking to this other kid, And he was like, he's like, yeah, I can rap. And I was like, go ahead and spit something. That nigga started spitting Eminem verse. And who said it? Jeff was like, nigga, that was from Eminem. Remember John Waterloo? He was rapping.
Oh yeah, he was rapping the Eminem verse.
Nigga, like what?
In school, like it was his verse.
And then next you know, this man started recording. Started rapping. I'm like, I'm black. And this is a white kid rapping, so I said it bluntly. This white kid raw as fuck. Like, in my head, I'm like, he's raw as hell. So I'm like, damn, we need to get this group together and woo woo. And then more people started joining. We really didn't have a name. It was like more like, okay, I'm gonna get on the song with you, you get on the song with me.
Yeah.
And then we had a friend. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if he wants me to use his name. And he said, yo, we should name ourselves K9Mob. So that's how the name came into play. But as a group, we've always been a group. We just now came up for.
We just came up with the name maybe 2 years ago.
Basically.
And, you know, told ourselves that we would come up as a group. We kind of had that mentality, like, okay, like we was singular, but coming up as a group is a lot more. It can impact a lot better. It can impact a lot harder on the community if you come up as a group. So that's what we kind of figured as we can kind of label ourselves as a group.
That's definitely what's up. So that's how you guys came about with that, and it's kind of leading you to where you're at now. What do you consider to be your biggest successes as a group? What have you guys done? What is the biggest thing you've done, like the most hits on a video, the biggest show you've done? Like, in one bundle, what's your biggest, success?
I would probably say the Montana 300 show. We had an opportunity to perform, to open for Montana 300 out in Valparaiso, Indiana, out in Big Shots. That was a real experience because that was our first show as a group, and that show actually sold out, wall to wall. It was probably 500-600 people in the building, and we were able to reach all those people, and it was just that feeling of our first show, getting all those people turned up,
and getting them hyped.
I think that's for me is our greatest achievement, is making it there and getting our music to all those people.
Most definitely. So you got your greatest achievement. What's the next one? What's the next big thing you guys have planned? Where is K9Mob going from today that 6 months from now we'll see something else big coming up? What's your next achievement you have in line?
Go ahead.
Well, for right now, what we were talking about was actually putting out a new video. So, because we have this video, it's called Right Now, hit a whole bunch of views, and we want to do something like that again. We want to hit a whole bunch of views. We want to further our music and our talents through other people. So I would say that's the next move. Getting more people involved with our music. I believe that's the next move.
Yeah, bringing everything together, bringing the whole city together.
That is definitely a dope move for you guys. So I'm gonna go off base a little bit. I always do this in my interviews. I've asked you guys a bunch of music questions. Now I get to throw some politics at you. Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Y'all ready? I need some smiles. I need some smiles across the room right now. All right, y'all see this right now? Anybody who's watching this, these men are smiling. Now let's ask them a question. Where do y'all stand on legalization of marijuana?
Shit. Smoke that up.
Like, I mean, they just passed the law for if you got anything under 10 grams, then it's not a case.
This is my thing.
We felt it firsthand.
So it's getting close.
Yeah. This is my thing with marijuana. If you do it, okay, that's good for you. You feel what I'm saying? Marijuana, everybody see it as a bad thing. To me, it's a little bit, I don't know, it depends on the person. And plus, you see marijuana help people that have seizures, like anything like that has any type of medical disorder or anything. So my whole outlook on it, I'm like, if you want to smoke, go ahead and smoke. I mean, it's saving people, it's not killing people. Have y'all heard about somebody dying off weed?
No.
What about heroin? You heard somebody dying off that shit, but hell no.
But from a political view, it's basically like they don't legalize it because they can't make taxes off of it.
They can't tax it. They can't make money off it. It's all about the money.
Yeah, they can't make taxes.
No, that's definitely, I agree with you guys on that one. It's definitely a big tax problem, a huge ballot issue for 2018 and 2016 is something that I figured I'd ask y'all because I figured you'd have a proper stance on. Now, the next question for you guys, this one's going to get real deep. So who's walking away now? I got 4 of y'all sitting here. Who's walking away for this question?
So I'm just kidding.
You gotta wait for the question.
All right, y'all. So it's something that's been on my mind. I talked to you guys about this a few weeks ago, and like we got a lot of shit going on right now. Not only the presidential elections, but a lot of people dying and a lot of violence going on. A lot of fingers being pointed, and a lot of people taking one side, the other. There's no down the middle. There's no actual thought process. What's you guys' opinions on the police brutality, the shootings that have been going on, and the different movements that have been going on and the way they're handling things?
To be honest, I feel truly, I honestly feel that as a community, officers, the protesters, I feel like they should come together and talk about all the problems that's going on, and for them to try to view each other points. That's the thing with our generation nowadays. Everything is violence, violence, violence. It's either you looking at my way or I'm killing you, or the other way around. I feel like it's a lot of things that play into violence and people dying.
Well, it's always a big cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Like, you feel me? If I go out and I riot and the police beat me, and people record that and say, oh, police brutality, then somebody else gonna go riot, and then they gonna get beat, and then somebody's gonna scream police brutality, and then somebody's gonna go kill a police officer. And then the police finna get more scared, so they finna kill more people, thinking, oh shit, the last dude that took it easy, he lost his life. So why am I gonna take it easy on this man? You feel me? Like, but then us as just citizens, we not taking it easy on them. Like, it's a cycle that's never gonna end unless somebody stops, and not one person can stop. Everybody has to stop in unison. Like, there has to, like he said, everybody has to sit down. Like, leaders of councils, like, you feel me, like the leaders of the police departments and the leaders of the communities need to sit down and decide, okay, this is when it's gonna stop right now, together as a group. You feel me?
And
You see a lot, like, on the news and stuff, like it's all being made, I feel, into a whole black and white issue.
It's one side.
I feel like
has been portrayed.
It's trying to like separate people. Everyone needs to come back. Like, it's not a black and white issue. It's a people versus blue issue. Like, they ain't gonna take it easy on anybody. They don't care. So I just feel like a lot of it's being blown out of proportion into an issue that it shouldn't be. Like,
Now
they
everybody's
ain't gonna
scared for their life.
they ain't gonna take it easy on him. They ain't gonna take it easy on him. They're definitely not gonna take it easy on me. Like, so that's all I feel about that.
right, except that ending. Another thing that I have to talk about is I feel like that it's happening in black communities. Police brutality, or people that you see, I feel him on that, is being shown as black and white. But I feel like as a community and police, I feel like they should be able to put aside their stereotypes. And what I mean by that is, if you are a cop, you're going into the hood, I'ma have a mean demeanor on. This kid might slip up, but you gotta understand, an individual is an individual for them. Everybody's not the same. If a cop approach him, he's not like, and he got dreads, a cop might approach him, and tattoos, a cop might approach him like, hey, all tough and all that. But if a police probably approach me and I'm just like this, he's on a more calm level, or he must not be like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't come at everybody the same way, you know? Or you can't already have, just because how that person look, you can't already have a discreet image like, oh, if I don't get tough with this person, if I show myself weak, this person's gonna try to take advantage of me, you know? So aside of all our stereotypes and all of that.
Nah, definitely, y'all have very good points there. That's some very valid stuff. And, you know, with the situations going on, there needs to be some change. And each one of you guys just kind of pointed out different things that we could do and things that need to be taken forth. I got to ask y'all another funny question now, and y'all are really going to laugh here. So I was sitting last night looking at Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump running for president. And I was starting to think to myself, I'm like, now, I got to know who K9Mob is going to vote for. So y'all got three options here, and I'm going to start from the left and go to the right. It's either Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, or Rilla. Who's president?
Rilla.
My man's Rilla.
Good old Rilla.
So, Rilla, do I hear that we got a run for president coming up, something to look forward to on social media?
Shit, you know I'm finna run for president. Everybody go check that out, you feel me? I'll hit all the major points. I'm finna legalize that shit.
Right.
Just like we was talking about. all that other shit going all the way.
Right.
Donald Trump, he can move to Canada. We don't got to. You feel me? He can
Let
go.
Canada have his.
Hillary can go. Everybody
She
can go.
needs to scoot out.
Right.
She needs to just
So
hop up
just
the equation.
remember that when you go put your ballot in, man, you can always write Rilla. You don't have to check your boxes on Hillary Trump. You can always write at the bottom RILLA.
That shit starting today.
Yeah, so I hear we got a run coming up, so we'll be looking for that Facebook page coming up here shortly. And I need to know who's the vice president, though. We got to pick a VP.
I'm gonna make him the vice. I'm gonna go with my treasurer, and I'm gonna go with my good old representative right here.
All right, so we got a representative, a vice president, a president, and a financial chairman. Now, where's the first $1 billion when you become president? Where's that going to, Rilla?
That's going right back into the business. First $1 billion comes, it's going right back into the business to make another $2 billion. When that comes back, you bring it back into the business, make another $4 billion.
Wait, so you mean to tell me we aren't going to have a national debt if you become president?
Nope, no sir. It's gonna keep coming back, and we will come out of that.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
You gotta help yourself first before you start helping other people.
I hate to ask, but you guys are what, 21, 22 years old, right? Did I just hear more sensibility come out of 22-year-olds than the cabinet, the Congress we already have?
I mean, I'm running for president now, so I don't want to diss my running mates here. I'll let the House talk on that one.
Right.
I mean, all you gotta do is turn on the news and they speak for themselves. Like, just watch the stupid ass shit they say, and like that'll answer that question, man.
Basically. Pretty much.
Well, I mean, you're 100% right. Hillary Clinton's sitting on, what, 100 felonies and still running for president with no
She ain't
charges?
getting caught for nothing. They don't care. They just
That was
gonna
my black
sweep
ass.
all that
I'm
on the
going.
table, like-
I think that's for anybody. You running the government out their money. They own your ass.
So,
All right, guys. So we will be looking forward to that. Rilla will be running for president. We got to let everybody know.
Votes.
Check it out. Vote for Rilla. I mean, this guy right here, he's going to have his presidential run going on. That page will be up tonight, guys. All right, I'm on my last question for you guys before I let y'all go. What is the plan for the fall of 2016, and where can your fans find you?
Man, fall of 2016, visuals. Visuals out of the ass. I'm
Out of
telling
the
you,
ass.
excuse my French. So many visuals, y'all aren't gonna be able to keep up. We're gonna drop video after song, after video, after song, after
Repetition.
mixtape, maybe an album, maybe you don't know.
Right.
We're gonna give it to them this fall.
Right. I feel like the visuals will help us out a lot because you get to see our creative side. You get to see how like, man, I'm gonna keep it simple. Our creative side.
We got a lot of creative projects coming up.
All right, where can your fans find you guys at?
You guys can find us on Facebook at K9Mob. You can also find us on Twitter, K9Mob also, and that's at K9Mob. Yeah, that's right.
K9Mob.
Yep. And then Facebook.
Facebook at K9. We on K9Mob Facebook. So look us up on Facebook. We on Instagram. As an individuals, you got Rilla, Levi, Cody,
Insane.
and Insane. You feel me? You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that shit, man.
All right, most def. Well, thank you guys for checking in, and we know you got a busy schedule, so peace out. We'll see you next time.
Peace out, man.
man.